Okay, this will be the installation for FANZ kit on the Slide Pro Fit. Brando from the Devil Dogs. Alright, I've pre-drilled, I already went through it. I pre-drilled things and just to make it quicker, but I will go through the installation just like you're going to do it. So this is just how I threw it together. If you have another way, awesome. Just wanted to show how it can be done. These will be permanently attached to my goggles. So here's the quick disconnect QD F20 FANZ kit from Ezcreation.ca. Awesome sponsor, great guys. I want to thank them a lot. In the package, you obviously get quick disconnect fans. You get a battery pack. Takes 9-volt. You get a Velcro strap for mounting battery pack to your goggles. It comes with some little black zip ties. I may or may not use these. To secure it, I probably will, but from what I found when I installed it the first time, not necessary for this installation, but to keep things together, I'm gonna install these mounting clips for the fans and the hardware for the mounting clips. So first thing I did was I took my mask apart, took the goggles off, took the straps off, and then I took my fans and lined them up. It's going to be personal preference here, but just fitted the fans so that sticker side down, that's the way the air is going to be blowing. So whatever way the sticker's pointing, that's the way your air is going to be blowing, so obviously it's going to be blowing onto my lens. This is an installation for the inside. I'm positive it can be done on the outside. I'm just going to mount it on the inside so that the fans are a little more protected, and yeah, pretty much so they just don't get shot. Obviously if I get shot in the top, it's going to go through. But so took my first mounting clip, put it in. I lined up the first fan so that this corner of the fan, it just lines up with the edge of the goggle system. You got a little bit of play with the lens going on, but just so there's no gap, I lined it up just so it just comes over. No big deal. Alright, so what I did here was I took the first screw, put it through. The vents on the goggles, you have to prime open with a little screwdriver or a knife for the first time, just to get them open enough to get the screw through. So you just push the screw through and you're good to go. So that's the first one installed underneath. Okay, after you push the screw through, screw this little thumb screw or thumb nut on, tighten her down. This is why I said I didn't know if I was going to use the zip ties or not. I still may not. If I was to put some red Loctite or some blue Loctite to hold this screw on, this nut on, it wouldn't be, it's not going to go anywhere. These mounting brackets are awesome. I think that before the fans were only mounted with zip ties, which we all love zip ties. zip ties are great. They work. But this mounting bracket is pretty cool. So that's the first fan installed. For the second one, I lined up where I'd like it to go. Grab the second mounting clip. And what I did here was I took a marker, a little Sharpie, and all I did was just mark through the hole. Just mark through the hole where the fan was sitting. And then I got my drill out with a 8/64 bit. Took my 8/64 bit, and then on where I made the mark on the frame, just drilled through real quick. After that's drilled through, you just take the second clip, throw it on, take your second screw, push it through the frame, screw her down. So now, I could have gone just against the foam and out the top. I wear a like a tie, a sweat little band, but I just didn't like how this looked. It did look clean, and I like it to look clean. So what I did was I took a 3/8 drill bit. I drilled through the corner. I mean, when I do this to a teammate's goggles, I probably will not use the drill bit. I'll just cut out the little slats here where the vent is. It's going to end up being the same. You need enough room to get the connector through, so you're just going to make it big enough and then just force the connector through. Alright, so now from here, personally, like I said, I like things clean and tidy, so what I am personally going to do is take hot glue gun, I'm just going to give it a dab of glue in here. Clean this up a little bit after. And a little dab of glue where this wire comes beside the fan unit. And on the other side, same thing. Just so, I don't know. Like I said, I personally, I just like things clean. Now in here, and do the same thing, give it a little bit of glue just to hold the wires.
bike.
Bear with me. So, really, once this hot glue dries, I'm gonna be I'll clean up the little bits of hot glue. Alright. So everything's stuck in there. I'll show you how the lens fits in. It's gonna fit in just like nothing was there. Alright, get the lens in. The clips. Got my contour mounted goggle strap here. Pop the clips back on. Alright, apparently didn't know there was stuff on my camera, so it ran out of memory. Go figure. Anyways, so part 2, I guess. Where I finished off, I was just installing the clips, putting the lens system back in. After that, I actually went ahead and I clipped out the zip ties. So in the first part of the video, I'm actually going to cut this whole zip tie part out. I didn't have the mask even in frame, so I cut the zip ties out. They're not needed. These thumb nuts here, they really hold it on, and I am going to apply some blue Loctite just to hold them in place. After I did that, I took the hot glue and I continued to fill the hole where I had drilled out so that the wires could come up and through. After I did that, I just ran the wires down the side here along top. I just ran a little bit of hot glue down the side to hold this in place so it's not flopping around. And then right here on both sides of the goggles, you'll see there's a little hole. The foam is on the other side of it. All you gotta do is peel the foam away just the tiniest little bit, and then you can secure it here with a zip tie. So this isn't going anywhere. I'm confident this is secure on here. It looks clean. You know what? These are my lenses. My teammates that I do them on next will probably look even nicer. It's only gonna get better the more I do. But so after that, the Velcro strap comes around. Put the battery pack on. Doesn't take much to hold it on. So all I did was put it between my two tightening clips on the top strap. Tightened her up, wrapped it around, and you know what? That's not going anywhere. Or at least